Around here, we show up. Always have, always will. Farming is more than what we do. It's who we are.
Jalen Ranches started with my grandfather. My girls are currently farming with me, so it's generational.
It's honestly a great feeling every time I'm eating my almonds. I'm like, wow, like we did this. We're part of the many people that provide food to the world.
We're on a journey to groundwater sustainability with everything on the line, not just crops, livelihoods.
Early on in Sigma, there was a lot of uncertainty with growers.
We're like, how do we do this? How do we grow food without water? How do we reduce the amount of water that we're using? How do we keep the crops alive?
They felt that they were going to be out of business, that their children wouldn't be able to continue to farm the ground that they've been farming for generations.
And I said it then and I say it now, it's over my dead body will anybody be asking our McMullen landowners to involuntarily retire land. So that puts the onus on me and the organization to make sure that we do everything within our power over the next 15 years to make sure that that's not a result that they have to live with.
The question is, what does it take? It takes everybody putting their heads together.
In partnership with our community, the McMullen Area Groundwater Sustainability Agency is putting our creative vision for the future into action. We secured a grant to help growers install meters and telemetry on every well in MAGSA, so we know exactly how much water is used. We created an on-farm recharge university, helping growers learn innovative ways to capture and store water underground. In a milestone moment, pumps were turned on at Terra Nova Ranch, the centerpiece for on-farm recharge in California, a project set for an upcoming expansion.
We were able to really move a lot of floodwater, protect communities downstream, and to really recharge our groundwater. We saw our water levels come up approximately 20 feet year over year. 20 years worth of depletion was replaced in 1 year.
What we effectively have is kind of like your B of A branch around the corner. We have a nice vault that had all the gold taken out of it, and we're prepared to put the gold back into it and bring that water right back up again.
An ambitious new project is on the horizon. The Aquaterra Water Bank would capture surplus water, move it through a network of canals to prime recharge locations, and store as much water underground as is stored in some of the largest above-ground reservoirs in the state.
We don't have to create any new water, we just have to make better and more efficient use of the water that's going to otherwise go right past us. With the implementation of that groundwater bank, that could very well be the solution not only for McMullen, but for the entire sub-basin and even the region, the 100-mile circle around Fresno.
The task at hand is great. Retire 3/4 of the total groundwater overdraft in the King sub-basin.
The stakes are extreme, they really are. We know that without change, there is no future here.
This is a groundwater-only GSA, and I think most of the growers kind of realize that it's just something that's coming, and we got to figure out how to do it. And if we don't do it right, we could walk away from a bunch of land and not be able to farm.
Much hard work lies ahead, but we've never shied away from that, and we won't start now. There's reason for optimism, built on determination, communication, and trust, redefining the possibilities of our future.
What really gives me hope here in our GSA is that we have all of our growers behind us. We're all kind of pulling in the same direction.
It's just the communication, just letting people know, hey, this is what we're building towards.
Our approach in MAGSA is really to put our landowners first, to put our stakeholders first. We want to hear their voices, and we are committed to listening to those voices.
They keep us involved and they hear us out.
It is inspiring to watch us all work together. It's a bold vision, but we can get it done.
This area will continue to be the vibrant, agricultural, productive zone that it has been for the last 100 years, for the next 100 years.